Hi everyone, my name is Corey, and today I'm excited to share my social media marketing story for my family's home building business in Sherborn, New York. We specialize in creating affordable first-time homes and retirement homes in our small, tight-knit community. In the past few weeks, I've developed and implemented a social media marketing strategy as a part of my class project, and I'm here to reflect on the journey, challenges, successes, and everything I've learned throughout the process. My family has been building homes in Sherborn for 10 years, and our mission is to help people realize their dream into a home ownership, whether it's a first-time home or a cozy place to retire. The goal of this project was to use social media to increase brand awareness in Sherborn and all of our surrounding areas, to create trust within the community by sharing our family's values and commitment, and to engage potential clients to generate inquiries and leads with us. To achieve these goals, I plan posts consistently across 6 social media platforms, which is LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, formerly Twitter, it is now X, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. My social media strategy focused on tailoring content to each platform's strengths, and here's how I approached it. For LinkedIn, I use this platform to share weekly updates about the business, posted highlights about our family's story, project milestones, and collaborations with local suppliers to build credibility and professional connections. For Pinterest, this was all about inspiration. I create boards showing house designs, construction tips, and photo collections of completed houses to capture the interest of our first-time home buyers and retirees. X, formerly known as Twitter, is where I shared quick updates like project milestones and tips for navigating the home buying process. This is really great for connecting with the local community and for them to share our house building process. For Instagram, I leaned into more visuals and aesthetic looking pictures with progress updates. I did before and after shots and daily stories showing the progress of these houses. On YouTube, we formed longer form content, which was perfect. I created a series called Behind the Build, where I talked about the process and shared testimonials from clients. We have a lot of loyal customers in this community, so they were very willing to participate in this trend and just tell our community how much they love their houses. To stay organized and consistent, I sometimes use Hootsuite to schedule posts and track performance metrics. This tool was really helpful, especially for managing multiple platforms. As we got through the weeks when we were posting on a bunch of different social media platforms at a time, it made it a lot easier, so I wasn't having to remember each platform to post on, and it would just automatically go. Did we achieve our goals? Overall, I would say this campaign was really successful. It helped increase engagement significantly across all of our platforms. For example, we saw a lot more inquiries through Facebook and Instagram, and our Pinterest boards are just starting to get more regular pins, so that was cool. While some goals like lead generation are ongoing, we've built a solid foundation to continue growing our social media presence. Not only are we getting new audiences and new followers, but a lot of our family members from different states and areas like to see our progress, since it's just easier for them to go on there than to have us also send it to them. And it's just an easy way for all our families and friends to keep on the loop too about everything we've been doing. Examples of my posts and goals. So I'm going to try to submit a picture. If I can't, I'll describe it either way. But for Facebook and Instagram progress updates, these posts showed daily progress on the builds and resonated with the audience because they were more transparent and relatable. So we are going to continue posting on these platforms because my dad really liked the attraction it got. But We just finished the exterior and started the plumbing for the houses, so we still got a long ways to go. But basically I think people really liked how raw everything was and how we showed pretty much every little step of the process, which was nice. Like, we didn't just do aesthetic photos. We posting raw content, and we actually have some buyers that already want the house, so they've been loving to see the progress each day and what it's looking like. And so yeah, it's also nice for them because they don't have to take the trip to go look at the house. They can just look at our social medias, so it's really nice about that. For Pinterest, these were designed to inspire potential clients for their future homes. So these are people from our town that see it, but I feel like it's also more people trying to build houses that are getting inspiration from us and what we do. For Pinterest, I try to post more aesthetic looking photos and things that look more perfect on social media because it's inspiration. And Pinterest is a very artsy platform, so it is more in tune with the creative aspect of that. For YouTube behind the scenes, this series builds trust by showcasing the care and attention we put into our projects. So each post we design to build engagement, connect with our audience, and ultimately drive inquiries. But I would say for YouTube, this is also another way to show raw content because you can't really edit that much from videos, and it shows exactly what everything looks like, close up, far away, right in person. There's no retouching, no messing with the lighting, no Photoshop use. It's just raw content. So I think that's a good platform for customers to see exactly what the house looks like. Reverse engineering and influencers. So I modeled a lot of my strategy after the success of small town builders and larger accounts like HGTV that are really good at showing construction and design processes. I also followed accounts like the local Sherburne businesses to see how they connect with their community and what works in my small town area. And the key takeaway, well, the most influential posts focus on storytelling, sharing reels, and relatable experiences, I would say. What worked best and why? The most effective posts were those that were with personal touches. So, for example, a post featuring a retired couple moving into their new home received a lot of engagement from our Instagram because it's really heartfelt. And also, my town is very, very small, so 90% of the people in my town know those people too. So it's also a very cute moment for them to see how happy they are, what they're doing with their lives. And that was a really good way to keep in touch with our small town and get them noticing our account. A time lapse of our house being built was another top performer on YouTube. This drew attention to our efficiency and craftsmanship, and it's also just a cool way to see the progress of the houses. My dad loves going back and watching them because you get to see everything in fast motion basically. And on Pinterest, a board of cozy retirement home designs had the most repins on there, which showed visual inspiration that resonated with a lot of our audience. Since most of our audience are retirees, it just worked really well to give them some inspo photos and what our houses might look like and what our creative images are about. So that helped a lot. Analytics played a huge part in shaping our decisions, especially mine. Hootsuite's tools helped me track platforms that perform best and what times was the best to post for my audience. So, for example, I learned that Instagram posts perform best in the evenings, so I adjusted my schedule to post those at those times. And on Facebook, posts with local community angles had the highest engagement, so I doubled down on those and shared extra stories because I knew people were in our community were more looking at Facebook for our content. what this project has taught me. So this project taught me so much about the power of social media marketing. My whole life, I have pretty much done my own social media marketing. I've done some like influential stuff. I've worked with brands, but I've never really done it for like a strict company before. And I think I learned definitely a lot about your audience plays a huge part in how you post on social media. So I think some of the strategies we used for our town worked really good, but I think it might not work so well for like a huge company per se. Like I would say our heartfelt post really worked for our town because we do know a lot of people, but that might not be as successful for like another business. So I think it's just a cool way of seeing like how different strategies work better for different environments and different audiences. I learned that consistency and authenticity are key to building trust and engagement. Platforms like Facebook and Instagram are really good ways to connect with local communities, while Pinterest and YouTube offer opportunities to inspire and educate our community, but also other communities. Thank you so much for watching my social media marketing story. I'm very proud of the progress we made, and I'm excited to keep applying these lessons to help my family's business grow and serve the people of Sherburne. If you have any questions or ideas, feel free to reach out. Thank you again.